Here we are, guys. Part 3 is finally here. Now, before this part gets started, I do want to quickly mention something. Two things. One, if you guys want more Bad Seasons videos like this, like another mini-series that's basically just this, but a different driver, but then I will do it. And the second thing is that, oh my god, I've looked at the stat sheet. If you thought Kasey Kahne's 2016 season was bad, oh, we haven't even seen bad. This is without doubt the worst season of his entire stint at Hendrick. So here it is, the final part, Bad Seasons, Kasey Kahne, 2017.
Kyle Larson, and that is Ty Dillon. Oh, a car spinning in the oil in turn 4.
I think there's a lot
and
of
down
oil
the
up
racetrack,
corner, yep.
Kevin Harvick. This is the wall. Kasey Kahne as well.
Incredible job by Harvick to keep it out of that inside wall. Oh my.
Oh, he had that left rear tire.
Yeah, he's got a problem. Left rear definitely. Oh, the whole rear end housing's out.
Oh my goodness.
And, oh, goodness.
He almost takes the nose off Trevor Bayne's car. Let's ride with Harvick through this. Credit One Bank.
Mike, this is anybody's race right now. Don't count anybody in the victory circle just yet.
The California kid versus the 7-time champion. Green flag.
Larson did not get the
Hang on a minute.
start that he wanted. He's going to have to work hard to get.
7-time champion. Green flag.
Larson did not get the start that he wanted. He's going to have to work hard to get the outside of Jimmy Johnson here. Oh,
McMurray 3 wide.
wow, he's sideways on the
Oh,
wreck.
no.
Big
The crash.
13
Just
got
got
away.
crashed.
That'll be it.
Big wreck going into 3. I mean, look at them. They're wrecking everywhere.
I think they made it to the overtime line.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right here.
Kasey Kahne.
Hold it up there. Just stop if you're all right. You think it's smoke? You okay? I can't stop.
And again, probably a brake issue.
Possibly brakes.
There was smoke from that car going into turn 1. That is 3 of 4 of Rick Hendrick's Chevrolets have come to grief today with mechanical issues.
See him smoking. Now, he was able to do what Jimmy Johnson talked about much earlier in the braking zone. He knew he had an issue. Now, whether it was a brake or tire issue, I'm not really sure. We know he couldn't come to a stop, but he was able to react and turn right and not take that big, heavy impact we saw to Jimmy Johnson.
Brakes was what Kasey Kahne said over the radio.
Yep. We're at that point in the race, Mike, when they're all right on the edge, borderline.
Front straightaway with
Kasey Kahne has
Big crash.
On the front stretch.
hit the wall in turn 1.
Keep digging.
White flag continues to wave, no caution.
Wow.
Kevin Harvick trying to nail down a 1-2-3 for Ford, and the caution flag waves.
that was a huge impact for Kasey Kahne.
Guys, freaking job. Awesome job.
Checkered flag in the air. Kevin Harvick. Clint Boyer, Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, a 1-2-3 for Ford.
Well, that adds to the list of our drivers that hadn't won yet this year.
Man, that car hit hard right there, guys.
Kasey Kahne pushed the cement barrier back several feet.
Good job, Jimmy.
Trying to make a pass.
See what
Was it
happened
McDowell,
right here.
maybe? I think he just got out in the debris.
Yeah, he just got dirt. He just got out in the loose stuff and just went straight in the fence. And boy, it pushed that wall back. That was hard hit, guys.
Kenseth had a good run off of turn 4, and around goes the 6. And Kasey Kahne also involved. Kasey Kahne in the 5 into the wall. And the 4th caution has come out. They were running 11th and 12th.
The damage on Kane's car looks very similar to
We're
the
done.
same
Take it to the
damage
garage. If,
we
you
saw
can
with
drive it
Jimmy
back.
Johnson.
Once again. again, you heard it, we're done. If you can drive it back to the garage.
Looks to me that the 6 was already probably on the middle of the racetrack, not even really on the high line on the straightaway. The 5 of Kasey Kahne was looking underneath them. The 5, basically, you said, forced the issue. He thought he was inside the 6. He was just barely inside the bumper cover. The 6 of Trevor Bayne was committing to the bottom of the racetrack. They make contact and ends up costing both drivers a race.
It's just a fight for the bottom. You know, if we were at Michigan, Trevor Bayne wouldn't care if Kasey, if Kasey was underneath him. He'd just run the middle of the racetrack. But here you have to be on the bottom, so it's a fight for the bottom.
You saw that in non-stop, but this is huge. Kasey Kahne, and look at that Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. Daniel Suarez in the 19 was involved as well. How did it happen? Oh.
I'm not clear. It's not clear to me if Kasey thought he was clear and was trying to go up the racetrack to get in front of the 19, or if
Still pretty far back in the corner. I'm not sure if he was steering it up or if he was chasing the car up. This will be a good view on board with Daniel Suarez. You hear Daniel out of the gas. He knows the 5 is coming up, and he knows the 5 isn't clear. He tries to lift out of the gas, but it's too late, and the 5 comes across his nose.
I think the 5 got free. I think the 5 got loose underneath him and just lost control of his car.
Wow, that
and end up in victory lane on Sunday.
And the 5 of Kasey Kahne slow and now stopping on the racetrack. And in doing that,
Caution, be ready, guys. You're good here, come on.
he's trying to get onto pit road. He dives onto pit road, and the caution comes out. He was running 13th. Parker.
Guys, it sounds like it's a flat tire on the 5 car. He was trying to get down and just couldn't get across traffic there until the caution came out. But he had slowed down trying to get on pit lanes. We see him coming to the pits here. They're going to change the right side tires. Right now, there's no pulling any damage out. They're checking the left rear or the right rear there. Right now, they're seeing something.
Just as we were following them, the 47 was right behind her, racing fairly hard, AJ Allmendinger, and there you see the fire on the right side.
Never mind, we're done.
And I'm sure not the way that Danica Patrick wanted her final full-time season to end.
I'd say we're going to the garage.
The 5 of Kasey Kahne, a lot of damage to that car.
Huge damage.
We're going to the garage here. Right front upwards busted, it looks like.
You heard Danica say stop or continue on to the garage.
Mentioned there was also damage to the 5 of Kasey Kahne. We didn't get a chance to mention this will be his last time in that 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports.
You mentioned AJ Allmendinger was just behind the 10. He was making the pass on the inside as Danica got hard up into the wall, and Kasey Kahne nowhere to go.
Yeah, Danica got free getting in the corner and just chased it up the racetrack, ended up getting in the wall, and then Kasey just carrying too much speed to get the car slowed down. Although people say, well.
So as you saw there, 2017 was not a very good year for Kasey Kahne. But before I show you guys the stats sheet on Racing Reference and give the stats and my thoughts on his season, I feel wrong. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It would not feel right if I didn't include Kasey Kahne's last hurrah, not just at HMS, but in his career.
Hands of Brad Keselowski. Can he get Roger Penske his first Brickyard 400? Green flag back in the air. Overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank, is underway. Great restart for the 5 of Kasey Kahne. Can he hold it on the bottom of the track? Kahne gets by him. Smoke rolling out behind the 11. Kasey Kahne in front of the 2 of Brad Keselowski. They go down the backstretch. Still smoke coming out of the 11. He gets up the racetrack. And the 11 goes around. They're right behind him. Did they get to the overtime line? They haven't got there yet. Has the caution come out yet? Now the caution comes out. The question will be, did the caution come out after he crossed the overtime line? A lot of damage to the 27 of Paul Menard. the 11 of Denny Hamlin. We saw smoke rolling out from underneath the 11. We're going to find out if there's the white flag. We just saw the white flag indicating that they did get to the overtime line before the caution came out. Waiting for an official word from NASCAR, but Keith Rodden looks like he's celebrating. Kasey Kahne was there before the caution came out. Kasey Kahne will win the Brickyard 400.
That Brickyard 400 one would be the last win of his career. And his 2017 stats are this: 1 win, 3 top 5s, 6 top 10s, 41 laps led, an average finish of 19.4, and would have 7 DNFs. After the season, he was let go from HMS, and he went to Levine Family Racing for a year, before calling it quits at the end of the 2018 season. And with that, this mini-season can finally conclude. And until next time, have a good one.